have the interpreter with the court?
Good morning. Yes, this is Jared Clark, one of the court interpreters.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please be seated.
Damas y caballeros, gracias. Tomen asiento.
Mr. Interpreter, will you please invite Richard Pineda up to the podium?
El señor Richard Pineda puede pasar al podio, por favor.
Sir, if you are partially bilingual, please wait for the interpretation before you answer.
Señor, si está parcialmente... Go ahead. Do you not need an interpreter, sir?
Sí, es que no, sí, hablo español nomás.
Sí, dijo el juez, si habla parcialmente el inglés también, espere a que interprete el intérprete primero antes de hablar.
Okay.
Okay.
Please tell me your name.
Dígame, por favor, el nombre de usted.
Richard Pineda.
Richard, and may the interpreter ask for a clarification. ¿Es Pineda con D o Pineda con R?
Con
P-I-N-E-D-A o P-I-N-E-R-A.
Sí.
¿Con R?
Sí, Pineda.
Gracias. Okay. Richard Pinera. Yes.
Sir, you're charged with criminal damage as a felony and assault as a misdemeanor.
Señor, se le acusa de daños contra propiedad ajena como delito mayor y agresión, delito menor de categoría 1.
I have appointed you an attorney. Your next hearing date is the 30th day of May.
He nombrado un abogado para usted. Su próxima audiencia es el día 30 de mayo.
You're being released to pretrial services. The officer will hand you some paperwork.
Se le está dejando salir bajo la supervisión de la Agencia de Control de Procesados. El agente le va a entregar papeles al respecto.
Please read the paperwork carefully. Those are the rules you must follow. Good luck, sir.
Lea con cuidado los papeles, son las reglas que tiene que seguir. Suerte, señor.
Okay. ¿Ya me puedo sentar en donde estaba?
May I return to sit where I was?
Yes.
Sí.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Interpreter, that's the only one I show, but in case I missed one, can you give me a courtesy announcement, please?
No problem, Your Honor. Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Si hay alguien más que necesite intérprete en español, levante la mano, por favor.
I see no hands raised. Officer, do you agree? No hands raised. Mr. Interpreter, thank you very much for working on a Saturday.
No problem. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as you just saw, I'm going to call you up to the podium one at a time. When you get to the podium, I need your name. This is the 11 o'clock calendar for the 17th day of the month. On the first day of May, orders were read onto the record that fact all of you regarding DNA and fingerprinting. When you get up to the podium, I need your name. I'll tell you the charges you're here on. I'll appoint most of you an attorney. I'll set your next hearing date, give you a location. I'll give you your general release conditions. All of you will have general release conditions. They are as follows. Do not make contact with the arresting officers. Do not possess any drugs without a valid prescription. Do not drive a motor vehicle without a valid license. Keep us informed as to where you are living. If you're on probation, you'll be ordered to contact your probation officer. If the charges you are being seen here today indicate there may be a victim, I will order you to stay away from the victim and not return to the scene of the alleged crime. All of this will be handed to you in writing at the end of your hearing by the officer. When you have a chance, please read it. Thank you, folks. Mr. Stringer Kerr, please come on up. And Anthony Newtall is next. Anthony, there's a chair right next to the door. Why don't you hop in that? Good morning, sir. Tell me your name.
My name is Dashe Kyrie Springer Kerr.
Sir, you have one matter of probation violation. You're allegedly on probation for a Class 3 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. You're going to have a probation violation hearing on the 23rd. The judge who issued this warrant wants you held non-bondable because of the probation violation alleged until you see the next judge on the 23rd. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Anthony, come on up. And then Gary Dulin is after Anthony. Tell me your full name, sir.
Anthony Kamar.
Sir, you have three different matters. The first one is possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony, possession of a weapon in a drug offense, a Class 4 felony, and dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. I have appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing is on the 22nd day of May, downtown Phoenix. Bond was set by another judge at $50,000. The next, strike that. Let me back up. I think I just misread that. I did misread it. I apologize for scaring you. Bond is set at $5,000, not $50,000, $5,000. The next two, sir, are both probation violation matters. I've appointed you an attorney on both of them. You're going to have a probation revocation hearing on both of them on the 23rd day of May, downtown Phoenix. The address is right next to the other one. Bond on each one of them is $50. Please reach out to your probation officer. They may have some good ideas that might help you. Good luck, sir. Gary, come on up, Gary, and Ivan's after Gary.
Good afternoon. Good morning.
Good morning or afternoon. There's no windows where I sit, so I'll accept either one, sir. Okay. Tell me your full name, please.
Gary Lee Doolin.
Mr. Doolin, this is 2 counts of aggravated driving under the influence. Those are both Class 4 felonies. This is a grand jury warrant for your arrest. I have appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing downtown Phoenix is the 23rd day of May. The grand jury wants a $50,000 bond, plus if you're released on bond, electronic monitoring. Good luck, sir.
Why is it so much?
That is a lot, but it's my policy that I don't change grand jury warrants because I ran the grand juries for years.
They're charging me with 2 counts.
Yes.
I don't understand that. It was one.
Well, your attorney will tell you that a DUI, driving under the influence, has count A1, is to the slightest degree impaired. A2 is having a blood or breath alcohol over 0.8. Even though you're driving once, you can receive 2 charges. That's the Arizona law.
But I wasn't breathalyzed, I was breathalyzed. I passed it. I was given the test. I passed it.
All that's between you and your attorney. The attorney will work out something with the prosecutor, and I'm pretty sure that $50,000 will disappear and get a lot smaller or disappear altogether. But that's for the next judge.
I know, but there's no way to be OR, no nothing.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that today.
When is my next court date?
Your next court date is the 23rd. The officer will hang the paperwork.
All right.
I wish you the best of luck, sir.
Thank you.
Ivan, come on up, Ivan. And Robert Morales is after Ivan. Sir, tell me your name, please.
Ivan Aroshinias.
Sir, this is unlawful flight as a Class 5 felony and resisting arrest as a Class 6 felony. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing is May 22nd, downtown Phoenix. Bond is set at $2,500 secured appearance. Good luck, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Mr. Morales, come on up, Mr. Morales. And Richard Chavez is after Mr. Morales. Good morning, sir. Tell me your name, please.
Morning, Robert Morales Jr., 6791.
Thank you for the additional information. I appreciate it. Sir, this first count is unlawful flight, a Class 5 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. The judge who issued this wants a $2,000 bond. You're going to see the next judge on the 23rd day of May. This next one, sir, is another unlawful flight, a Class 5 felony. I set this matter at bond at $50. You're going to see the next judge on this on the 22nd day of May, downtown Phoenix. The last one, sir, is a probation violation. Same attorney, different hearing date, the 23rd. It's right next door to the other one, downtown Phoenix on the 23rd day of May. Bond is $50. Reach out to your probation officer. They may have some great ideas how to put this all together and help you. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Richard Chavez, Mr. Chavez, and Mr. Tucci's after Mr. Chavez. Richard? Good morning, sir. Tell me your name.
Richard Chavez.
Mr. Chavez, this is a failure to appear bench warrant, dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing date is the 23rd day of May, downtown Phoenix. A bond is $1,000. Good luck, sir.
All right.
Michael Tucci. Come on up, Michael. And Dunham is after Tucci. Good morning. Tell me your name, please.
My name's Michael Tucci.
Sir, this is disorderly conduct fighting. I cannot appoint you an attorney. It's on a misdemeanor, plus it's on a pace and justice court. You're going to meet the pace and judge on the 21st day of May. Pace and judge wants a $250 secured appearance bond. Good luck, sir.
All right, thank you. So I have a mental health hold, and I plan on paying this bond. Is that? Do you know anything about
mental health hold?
Yes.
Yes, I know a lot about it. There is no such animal as a mental health hold.
Well, I was planning on paying my bonds and going to the hospital after this.
You can go to the hospital, but I would choose a hospital probably up in Payson.
Okay.
Because don't you have a case manager up in Payson?
No, it's in Apache Junction.
Okay. Yeah, you can go to the hospital in Apache Junction. You can go to the hospital.
That clears away the hold, Your Honor?
Well, did you receive something from a police officer?
No.
Okay. Then a judge may have, big words, may have issued some type of pickup order, but that's not a hold, that's a pickup order. And if it is a pickup order, as soon as you pay the $250, you will be transported to the hospital.
Okay.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
And that's under Title 36, 501 et sec, the court was referring to. Denham, come on up, please. And then Rhonda's after this gentleman. Tell me your name, sir.
Denham third.
Sir, this is a dangerous drug case, Class 4 felony, drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, criminal trespassing as a misdemeanor. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing is the 30th day of May, downtown Phoenix. You're being released to pretrial services. You'll be out of here in about 6 hours. The officer to your left and slightly behind you is going to hand you a whole bunch of paperwork. Read it carefully. Those are the rules you have to follow to stay out of trouble between now and your next hearing on the 30th. Good luck, sir.
God bless you. Thank you, sir.
You'll be out in about 6 hours. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
Miss Rhonda, come on up, Miss Rhonda. And then Michael is after, Mr. Bozeman's after Miss Benelli. Good morning, Miss. Tell me your full name.
Rhonda Elaine Benelli.
Miss Benelli, this is a shoplifting matter. It's a Class 6 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. Your next hearing date is the 30th day of May, downtown Phoenix. You're being released to on your own recognizance. You'll be out in about 6 hours. You shall not return to the scene of the alleged crime, and you shall not make contact with that victim. Good luck, Miss. Alleged victim. Mr. Bozeman, Michael. Mr. Bozeman, tell me your full name.
Michael Shane Bosman.
Mr. Bosman, I apologize.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Almost spelled the same as Bozeman, Montana.
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
I mean to go.
Pardon me?
I mean to go there.
You should. It's beautiful. You will like it. The first matter here, sir, is a probation violation matter. I've appointed you an attorney. Your probation revocation hearing is going to be on the 23rd, downtown Phoenix.
Great.
You're being released on your own recognizance, sir. You'll be out of here in 6 hours. Sir, the next one is another probation violation. Same attorney, same hearing date, the 23rd, same location, downtown Phoenix, same release condition on your own recognizance.
Thank you, brother.
At about 5 o'clock tonight, when you step outside this building,
Bless you.
you must contact your probation officer.
Absolutely.
I know it's a Saturday. If you follow their rules and my rules, you're given the next judge you meet on the 23rd good reasons to not put you in prison on the 23rd.
Oh, well, you're wonderful, man.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Miss Roberts, Ashley. And then Gregory Roberts. Mr. Robert Gregory is after Miss Ashley Roberts.
Speak Swahili.
What is your name, sir?
Barwani myself.
I didn't call your case. Would you go back and sit down? Go back and sit down. But thank you, sir. I'll call your case and get Swahili for you in just a moment. I apologize, Ashley. I didn't know he's going to step ahead of you. Tell me your full name, please, miss.
Ashley Ann Roberts.
Miss Roberts, this is unlawful use of food stamps. It's a misdemeanor. And I apologize to this lovely lady to my left and also the officer. I made a mistake. I hit the wrong button. I cannot appoint you an attorney, miss, on a misdemeanor. That's up to the next judge. You're going to meet the next judge. You're going to meet the next judge on the 23rd day of May. You're being released on your own recognizance, miss. You'll be out of here in 6 hours. Good luck.
Woo! That's all?
That's it. Take your paperwork. In about 6 hours, you'll be walking out the door.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Gregory, come on up, Mr. Gregory. And Lance is after Robert. Come on up, Robert. Tell me your full name, sir.
Robert Gregory.
Mr. Gregory, this is aggravated driving on the wrong direction. It's a DUI type of case, Class 6 felony, misdemeanor DUI, a second misdemeanor DUI, and then hit and run as a misdemeanor, and then 2 more misdemeanor DUIs. They're called extremes. It just means that they're alleging a higher blood alcohol content, and failure to admit to a weapon while you're carrying it, which is a misdemeanor. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing date is going to be on the 30th day of May, downtown Phoenix. You're being released on your own recognizance. Sir, all driving under the influences have what's called a civil side. It's called an admin per se. You would have received a bunch of paperwork from the officer who did the arrest. Read that carefully. Basically, your license is at risk, and you may actually not have a license very soon. So make sure if you are driving, you have a valid license, or you just compound this mess.
Okay.
Good luck, sir.
Perfect. Thank you.
Lance, come on up, Lance. Come on up, sir.
Hi, Your Honor.
Well, sir, tell me your name, please.
I'm Lance Jakely, born June 10th, 1980.
Thank you, Mr. Jakeway.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it. Mr. Jakeway, the first one's a probation violation matter. I've appointed you an attorney.
Okay.
You're going to have a probation revocation hearing on the 23rd of this month, downtown Phoenix. You're being released on your own recognizance. The next one, sir, is another probation violation. Same attorney, same hearing date, the 23rd, same location, downtown Phoenix, same release on your own recognizance.
Oh, thank you.
When you walk out of this building at about 5 o'clock this evening,
Yes.
you must contact your probation officer.
Okay.
Follow their rules, follow my rules. You give the next judge you meet on the 23rd 2 very good reasons to not put you in the prison
All right.
on the 23rd. So good luck, sir.
Thank you. So I'm released today?
Pardon me?
I get released today?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
It does take the officers about 6 hours to process you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
No problem. Jose Munoz Ramos. Mr. Ramos. And Bolden is after Munoz. Good morning, sir. Tell me your full name.
Jose Luis Munoz Ramos.
Thank you, sir. Sir, this first one's exceeding the posted speed by greater than 20 miles per hour. That makes it a misdemeanor. You're going to see I cannot appoint an attorney on a misdemeanor. You're going to see the Goodyear judge who can, but they probably won't with this type of case because it's simply fines. and points on your license. The next time you see a judge will be on the 4th day of June, and that will be at the Goodyear Municipal Court. The next one you have, sir, is another misdemeanor, and it's liquor with someone under the age of 21. And that's the Ironwood Justice Court. That's a few miles away from the Goodyear Court, but not by many. Again, I cannot appoint you an attorney. You're going to see that judge on the 5th day of June. Again, you're being released on your own recognizance. You'll be out of here in about 6 hours. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Miss Bolden, come on up. And Miss Ratcliffe is after Miss Bolden. Tell me your full name, please, Miss.
Andrea Bolden.
Miss, this is a criminal damage case, a misdemeanor. I'm not allowed to appoint you an attorney. It's out of the Goodyear Court. That judge may, but probably not. But they do have the power if they think it's necessary. You're going to meet that judge on the 4th day of June. You're being released on your own recognizance, but you cannot go back to the scene of the alleged crime. You cannot make contact with the alleged victim. Good luck.
I do have one question.
I may not have an answer, but go right ahead.
When they process me out, will they take pictures? Because there was some physical evidence that they didn't take pictures of at the scene of or where it happened.
Well, all I can tell you is that's a separate entity. The sheriff here and the law enforcement that did the arrest, they are part of the executive branch. I am not the trial judge, so I cannot order them to take some type of pictures. You may ask, but I don't know if they will or will not. And then if they do not, call the non-emergency number and explain what your concerns are, and they may send out a detective or may not. That's up to the agency. Good luck, Miss.
I do have one more question.
Okay.
About returning to the scene. That's my home where I have 2 minor children. One of them is just mine, not my spouse's as well. So,
well, here's the problem, Miss. And I mean no disrespect. I don't have any documents in front of me showing you're a parent. I don't have any birth certificates. I don't have any documents that shows me who owns the house, who's on the lease, etc. I don't have any of that information. So my orders are don't return to the scene of the alleged crime. Get those documents. Get your custody orders if you do have custody orders, and we don't call it custody anymore here. We call it legal decision-making and parenting time. And then take all that to your attorney, or take all that to see the next judge, and the next judge can change everything I just did. Good luck, Miss. Miss Radcliffe, come on up, Miss Radcliffe. And then Miss Bully's after Miss Radcliffe. Tell me your full name, please, Miss.
Nicolette Radcliffe.
Miss Radcliffe, this is a simple assault case, a misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor, and contributing to delinquency of a minor, also a misdemeanor. I'm not allowed to appoint an attorney on misdemeanors. That's up to the Buckeye judge. You're going to meet the Buckeye judge on the 3rd day of June. You're being released on your own recognizance. You'll be out of here about 6 hours. Just don't make any contact with the alleged victims. Good luck.
Thank you.
Miss Bully, come on up. Good morning, Miss. Tell me your full name.
Simone Bully.
Miss Bully, this is endangerment as a misdemeanor and also contributing to delinquency of a minor as a misdemeanor. I cannot appoint you an attorney on a misdemeanor. That's up to the Buckeye judge. You're going to meet the Buckeye judge on the 3rd day of June in Buckeye. You're being released on your own recognizance. Just don't have contact with the alleged victim. Good luck. Miss Colwitt? Hope I'm pronouncing it. Come on up, Miss.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. I hope you are under the circumstance.
Yeah.
Tell me your full name, Miss. Miss, this is a disorderly conduct as a misdemeanor. I cannot appoint you an attorney on a misdemeanor. That's up to the Buckeye judge. You're going to meet the Buckeye judge on the 3rd day of May. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance. Just don't have contact with the alleged victim. Good luck. Take care of this and bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck, miss.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, miss. Shall we do our Swahili? Okay, Mike. Would you? Do you speak any English, sir?
Swahili.
Swahili? Well, she's on the phone.
Okay.
We'll get you an interpreter. Officer, you don't by chance speak Swahili, do you? There. Neither do I. Evan, you're going to be after this gentleman. Why don't you sit in the chair next to the door, Evan? Thank you, Evan.
Hello, this is Faith, your language Swahili interpreter, ID 9408. How may I help you?
Thank you, Miss. I'm the Maricopa County Superior Court. I'm going to start the hearing now. Sir, please tell me your name. Interpret.
Okay. Habari, unanisikia? Mimi mkalimani, anakuomba tafadhali unipe majina yako.
Jina langu naitwa Barwani Malisawa.
My name is Balwani Malisawa.
Yeah.
You are being charged with unlawful flight, which is a felony. Interpret.
Nasema unashtakiwa kwa mashtakiwa kuwa ulitoka bila kukubaliwa kukimbia, na ni shtako la felony.
I have appointed you an attorney. Your next hearing is May 30th, downtown Phoenix.
Kupangia mwanasheria wakili. Miadi appointment yako ni huko mjini downtown Phoenix tarehe 30 mwezi wa 5.
You're being released to pretrial services. Have someone read all the paperwork to you.
Unatolewa na tunakutoa kutayarisha kuingia kwenye mahakama, servisi za mahakama. Tafadhali upate mtu wa kukusomea karatasi zote.
Good luck, sir. The officer has the paperwork.
Nakupa laheri, afisa ana karatasi hizo.
Asante sana.
Thank you very much.
And the court wants to thank the interpreter. We could not have done it without you. Thank you, miss.
No problem. Anything else I can help you with?
That's it. You've been wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, asante, tumemaliza. Thanks for calling Lion Bridge for language needs. You have a good day. Bye. Kwaheri.
Thank you very much. Evan, come on up, Evan. Sir, good morning. Tell me your name.
Evan Beechna.
Sir, you're what we call a fugitive of justice. What that simply means is another state wants you. They issued a warrant for your arrest. It was national. We found you. And now that triggers what's called extradition. I saw you just laid down a large laminated piece of paper. Did you get a chance to read that?
Yes.
That is an explanation in detail regarding what you're kind of into. Michigan wants you. We have you. That means you have what's called extradition rights. Extradition is to where you can deny the request for extradition. I set you into another judge. Her name's Barbara Spencer. You'll be seeing her in about 8 to 10, 12 days. During that period of time, I normally set bond. However, Michigan wants you held non-bondable, and Arizona law is very similar to Michigan on that effect. I would hold you non-bondable. You would then see the next judge, and that would trigger the two governors of Arizona and Michigan to talk. They would have to both agree and sign a whole bunch of paperwork to get you extradited back to Michigan. That could take up to 90 days. You would stay incarcerated that entire period of time. If after 90 days it isn't done, we kick you loose. That doesn't solve your problem in Michigan, and you're subject to rearrest when you step outside these doors, which is horrible, but it is legal. Or you can what's called waive extradition. That means you agree to go back to Michigan. If you go back to Michigan and sign a waiver document, we can only hold you 30 days. Michigan must come get you within 30 days, or again, we kick you loose. It's been my experience of the last 26 years sitting up here that Michigan is really good about coming and getting their people. Probably about 2 weeks would be my guess. What do you want to do? Do you want full extradition rights, or do you want to waive and get back to Michigan? Your choice.
I'll get back to Michigan.
Sir, I have to ask you a series of questions if you'll just hold on. And sir, I already asked you, did you read those extradition paperwork?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Do you understand that you do not have to sign the waiver paperwork?
Yes.
Do you understand you have a right for an extradition hearing, which would be in front of Barb Spencer in about a week to 10 days?
Yes.
Sir, you understand you have the right to hire your own attorney. I cannot appoint one because extradition is a civil matter.
Yes.
Sir, do you want to waive your right to demand both governors to sign their extradition paperwork?
Yes.
Sir, you understand you normally have a right to bail. However, Michigan wants you held non-bailable, and Arizona law is the same, so I probably would honor that request.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to give up those rights and sign the waiver paperwork?
Yes.
Has anyone used any force, threats, or made any promises to get you to sign the waiver paperwork?
No.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication in the last 24 hours?
Medication.
Are you thinking clearly?
Yes.
Is this prescription medication?
Yes.
Okay. Is it any type of a barbiturate?
No, it's for anxiety.
Thank you very much. If you're thinking clearly, I'm going to find that you're making a knowing, intelligent, voluntary waiver. I'm going to ask you to follow the officer's instructions. He'll ask you to step up here to this lovely lady. She'll have you sign a couple documents, and then we will contact Michigan. And since it is a weekend, they probably won't make formal contact until Monday morning. But again, Michigan will acknowledge it, and then probably be back here, I'm guessing, 10 to 14 days. My guess. There you go, Miss. You all signed? Got it? Thank you, sir, and good luck, sir. Officer, you want me to give you a couple seconds so I can get Mr. Lee in here?
Yeah, we're clear in the courtroom.
We're clear? Okay.
We're clearing it.
Thank you very much. Mr. Lee, why don't you come on up here? Why don't you just wait, Mr. Lee, for just a moment. As soon as they have it. Thank you. Do we just have the Swahili person in here? That's the only one? Yes, he is, but if he only speaks Swahili, I can start this hearing. And he does not understand English.
Oh, correct.
That's my real question. All right. No worries, officer. Hold on just a second, sir.
Of course, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, officers. Mr. Lee, tell me your full name.
My full name is Jorge Mason Lee, Your Honor.
Mr. Lee, the officers did both you and I a big favor. They cleared the gallery area because these types of charges tend to make people a little angry and upset. And angry and upset doesn't work well in a place like this, and sometimes people get hurt. And that's what we try to avoid at all times.
Yes, right.
It's very important you do not show anyone this paperwork other than your attorney. And please don't talk to anybody about this paperwork other than your attorney, and that's for your own safety and the safety of this institution. You're charged with 5 counts of sexual exploitation with a minor, a Class 2 felony, 5 counts of molestation of a child, Class 2 felony, 2 counts of sexual conduct with a minor, Class 2 felony, and 1 count of continuous sexual abuse of a child, a Class 2 felony. I have appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing is the 22nd day of May, downtown Phoenix. Bond is $100,000. If you're released on bond, you'll have electronic monitoring, plus officer, miss, I apologize, I missed something, I have to add it. You're going to have what's called restrictions. You can have no contact with minors at this point in time, and there are no exceptions at this point in time. You also have no contact with any type of electronic communication, internet, so to speak. And again, there's no exceptions at this point in time.
Yes,
that can all be changed with the next judge.
Yes, Robert.
Sir, again, I apologize to you, the young lady, and the officer. I had to redo the paperwork. I forgot to put those. Those are statutorily required. Did I miss anything, boss lady? Okay. She'll reprint those, hand it to you, and then the officer will get you and probably me back to the back area. I'm going to do some other cases real quick so I can walk back with you guys. Well, it's up to this guy. He's in charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have 2 house calls, both for behavioral issues. Number 1, Monique was criminal damage, Class 6 felony, obstruction of the highway, Class 2 misdemeanor. I've appointed her an attorney. Her next hearing date is May 22nd. Downtown Phoenix, bond is $1,000. Sunny is 5 and 6. She's a probation violation. Attorney I've appointed the 23rd day of this month, downtown Phoenix. Her bond is $50. And Sunny's last one is another probation violation. Is a status conference on a dangerous driving warrant for her arrest. 22nd day of May, a bond is set by another judge, $1,500. She'll also be told to reach out to her probation officer to see if she can get some assistance or some guidance between now and then, as well as her attorney. Are we off the record, boss lady?
Oh, we do? Okay, thank you. That's, for the interpreter's office or language line?
Interpreter's office.
Okay. And so just via, and we have two matters, right?
One defendant, 3 matters.
Oh, it's the same name, I'm sorry, okay. Very good. All right, would the interpreter identify him or herself for the record, please, before we begin?
Yes, Your Honor. Jared Clark, court interpreter.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Looks like at this point we only have one individual, but all right, let me give the general announcements. All right, good afternoon. This is the 2 o'clock counter. It's May 17th, 2025.
Buenas tardes. Esta es la lista de causas de comparecencias iniciales del día 17 de mayo del 2025.
The court orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar.
Las órdenes del tribunal para la toma de huellas digitales y muestras de ADN que se hicieron en la primera lista de causas de este mes también se aplican a estas causas de hoy.
When I call your name, you'll stand behind the podium and give me your name and your date of birth.
Cuando diga yo el nombre de ustedes, la persona se va a pasar a pararse detrás del podio que está frente a mí.
If I do set a secured appearance bond for you, you can go through a bondsman.
Si fijo una fianza de caución real, quiere decir que pueden usar un fiador para depositar la fianza.
It is my understanding they do collect calls.
Tengo entendido que los fiadores aceptan las llamadas por cobrar.
Their names and numbers of bonding companies are on some walls here in the jail. If you cannot find one, please ask one of the officers and they will assist you.
Los nombres y los números de teléfono de los fiadores se encuentran en algunas hojas pegadas en algunas paredes aquí en la cárcel. Si no encuentran, pregúntenle a uno de los carceleros.
When I speak to you, I will list some of your release conditions. All of your release conditions will be on your paperwork, so you'll be responsible for reading it and understanding all your requirements.
Cuando hable yo con ustedes, les voy a repasar con ustedes algunas de las condiciones de puesta en libertad. Todas van a estar en las hojas que van a recibir y es muy importante que repasen y se aprendan sus condiciones de puesta en libertad.
At a minimum, it'll require you not to say that you're not to drive without a valid driver's license and you're not to possess any drugs or drug paraphernalia without a valid prescription in your name.
Como mínimo, las condiciones son no manejar sin una licencia de manejar válida y no poseer ni consumir ninguna droga ilícita, ni tampoco nada para usar drogas, ni tampoco ningún medicamento de receta médica sin la receta.
Okay. This Chronicles deal with Luis, I think it's Ataide Villa.
Luis Ataide Villa. Luis Miguel Ataide Villa.
All right, sir, give me your name and your date of birth.
Señor, dígame su nombre y fecha de nacimiento.
Luis Miguel Ataide Villa, del 19 de agosto de 1990.
Luis Miguel Ataide Villa, August 19th, 1990.
Okay, sir, is Spanish your primary language?
Señor, ¿el español es su idioma principal?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you need the assistance of a Spanish interpreter to help you understand all proceedings against you?
¿Necesita la ayuda de un intérprete de habla hispana para entender todo el proceso en contra de usted?
Sí.
Yes.
So I will appoint the office of the court interpreter to help you during your various appearances in court.
Entonces voy a nombrar la oficina de los intérpretes del tribunal para ayudarle durante sus varias comparecencias en el tribunal.
I noticed you hesitated. If you understand some English, I still want you to wait for the interpreter to interpret before you say anything. Okay?
Noto que se esperó un poquito. Si entiende algo del inglés, es importante que todavía no se ponga a hablar, sino que espere a que el intérprete termine de interpretar y luego puede hablar.
That way I'm more confident you understand what I'm saying and that I understand what you're saying.
De esa forma yo tengo más confianza de que yo entienda lo que usted dice y usted me está entendiendo también lo que yo digo.
Okay. You have three matters before this court. I'm sorry.
Usted tiene 3 casos ante este tribunal.
2 of them are probation violations and 1 is a new charge.
2 son quebrantamientos de régimen a prueba y un caso tiene acusaciones nuevas.
Okay, and the new case is in 2025-120755.
El nuevo caso es 2025 120755.
Sí.
Yes.
I'm appointing a lawyer for you on this.
Estoy nombrando un abogado para usted en esto.
Your court appearances will be at 175 West Madison at 8:30 in the morning for a status conference on May 22nd, and at this point, a witness preliminary hearing is scheduled for May 27th, both at 8:30 in the morning.
Estoy programando sus futuras audiencias, todas se van a llevar a cabo en el juzgado que se encuentra por la 175 West Madison, aquí en el centro de Phoenix, y son a las 8:30 una consulta de actualización el 23 de mayo y por ahora una audiencia preliminar el 27 de mayo, ambas a las 8:30.
You are charged with burglary in the second degree, a class 3 felony, and criminal damage as a class 4 felony.
Se le acusa de allanamiento de segundo grado, delito mayor de categoría 3, y daños contra propiedad ajena, delito mayor de categoría 4.
Some the conditions of your release are you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or initiate contact with the alleged victim.
Algunas de sus condiciones de puesta en libertad son no regresar al sitio del supuesto delito y no tener ningún contacto con la presunta víctima.
Now, and then these following conditions I'm going to set forth are reply to both this case and your probation violations.
Y las condiciones de fianza que voy a fijar ahora se apliquen tanto a su caso nuevo como también a los casos de quebrantamiento del régimen a prueba.
You are not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess or consume any alcohol, and no, you cannot possess any drugs without a valid prescription.
No deberá poseer ningún arma, ni tampoco ninguna arma, nada de alcohol, ni tampoco ninguna droga ilícita.
And if you were by some chance able to get released, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours of release.
Y si de alguna forma usted llegue a poder salir en libertad, tiene que comunicarse con su agente del régimen a prueba dentro de 72 horas a partir del momento de salir en libertad.
Based on the information I have been provided, bond is set in the amount of a secured appearance bond of $25,000.
Basado en la información ante mí, fijo la fianza de caución real en el monto de $25,000.
Okay, I know you're on probation for domestic violence charge of disorderly conduct, possession of drug paraphernalia in CR 2023-133261.
Sé que en el caso de CR 2023-133261 está en régimen a prueba por violencia doméstica, conducta escandalosa. Un momentito, perdón. Your Honor, I'm sorry. What was the last one? Possession of what was it again?
Possession of drug paraphernalia.
Paraphernalia, thank you. Y la última acusación de ese caso es posesión de artefactos para el consumo de drogas.
In CR 2024-102-190, you're on probation for misconduct involving weapons, that being you being a prohibited possessor.
Y en CR 2024-102-190 está en régimen a prueba por un delito que involucra el uso de arma y por ser una persona que tiene prohibido poseer armas de fuego.
For the probation violations, I'm appointing a lawyer for you also.
Para los casos de quebrantamiento de régimen a prueba, también estoy nombrando un abogado para usted.
Okay. If I didn't already mention it, in your probation violations, your probation revocation hearing is May 23rd at 8:30 in the morning. Excuse me, strike that. In regards to the new charges, your court dates are May 22nd and May 27th at 8:30.
Did you say May 22nd, Your Honor, or May 23rd?
Yeah, 5:22 for status conference and 5:27 for preliminary hearing.
Okay. Disculpe, el juez iba a decir la fecha de los casos de régimen a prueba, pero se echó para atrás. Pero reafirma que las fechas, las futuras audiencias del caso de nuevas acusaciones son el 22 de mayo y el 27 de mayo a las 8:30 cada una.
On the probation violations, your court date will be May 23rd at 8:30 for probation revocation arraignment hearing at 201 West Jefferson in Phoenix.
Y la audiencia para sus casos de quebrantamiento de régimen a prueba van a ser una lectura de cargos y revocación de régimen a prueba programada para el 23 de mayo a las 8:30 de la mañana en el juzgado que se encuentra por la 201 West Jefferson Avenue.
Okay. I've appointed a lawyer for you both on your new case and your probation violations.
Muy bien, he nombrado un abogado tanto para su caso nuevo y sus casos de quebrantamiento de régimen a prueba.
Initially, they will be at different courthouses, but ultimately they'll be transferred or consolidated into one court building.
Inicialmente se están llevando a cabo en 2 edificios distintos, pero con el tiempo se van a combinar para que solo se presente en un juzgado para todos los casos.
Right.
Muy bien.
Let's see. So I'm going to check one thing. Let's see here.
Permíteme verificar una cosa aquí.
Okay. You are alleged to have violated terms 4, 5, 8, and 15.
Le acusa que supuestamente quebrantó las condiciones 4, 5, 8. What was the last one, Your Honor? 8 and
4, 5, 8, and 15.
15, thank you. Las condiciones 4, 5, 8 y 15.
Un momento. Let's see here. Your judge in probation violation court has indicated that pursuant to rules 27.6 and 7.2c, you'll be held without bond on the basis that there's a reasonable likelihood that you'll be sent to the Department of Corrections on the probation violations.
El juez de sus casos de quebrantamiento del régimen aprueba conforme a las leyes del estado de Arizona 27.6 y 7.2c, una de las reglas del Código Penal. Se ha ordenado que se le detenga sin fianza porque existe la posibilidad razonable de que le vaya a tocar una pena penitenciaria.
You can talk to your lawyer about those release conditions when you meet with him or her.
Puede hablar con su abogado asignado para los casos de régimen a prueba sobre las condiciones de puesta en libertad, o sea, la falta de posibilidad de poder salir en libertad cuando conozca y hable con ese abogado.
You step back there and the officer will give you your paperwork.
Puede retirarse ahora y el agente le va a entregar sus papeles.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Clark, could you just make a general announcement to make sure we don't have any other Spanish speakers?
Sure. Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. Si hay alguien más que necesite intérprete en español, levante la mano, por favor.
I don't see any other hands, so I guess, Mr. Clark, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, all right?
Thank you. You as well. Thanks.
Okay. Cameron Taylor. Okay, so your name and date of birth, please.
Cameron Taylor, 8483.
Heard the 8 and the 4. 83?
8483.
8483, okay.
Yep.
Sir, you have a new case in Superior Court. One count of aggravated DUI based on suspension or revocation, one count of DUI, and then one count of DUI with blood alcohol level 0.08 or more. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. He'll be at 175 West Mass Street at 8:30 for a status conference on May 22nd. A witness appointment hearing on May 27th at 8:30. You know, you're not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription. You cannot possess or consume any alcohol. Now, you had another case in 2024, I believe it's 150173. 150173, and I believe you had your initial appearance on or about November 20th, 2024. Now, I do find probable cause in regard to the felony charge of aggravated DUI that you committed that offense. So, pursuant to Rule 7.2b, you will be held, at this time, you'll be held without bond. but you're going to have an evidentiary hearing on May 23rd at 1:30 at 175 West Madison Street, and your lawyer will explain to you. That'll be, at that time, the court will decide whether bond can be set. But at this point, no bond. All right, step to your left, please. Militia Manning. Your name and date of birth, please.
Militia Manning. Birth date is 05/10/1973.
Okay. You're charged with one count of aggravated assault, a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, a Class 3 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison at 8:30 on May 22nd for a status conference. At this point, it's a witness preliminary hearing scheduled on May 27th at 8:30. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime. You're not to initiate contact with the victim. You can't possess any weapons. And you could return one time to the scene of the alleged crime with a police officer on a civil standby to pick up your personal effects. The prosecutors are asking for a bond of $75,000. I'm setting bond as security appearance bond of $50,000, so you can go through a bondsman. All right?
Okay.
All right? Very good. Step to your left, please.
I have a question, but...
Sure.
Okay.
Bear in mind, I'm going to say it to you and to everybody else, by the way. I cannot stop people from making statements, but I always recommend not to talk about their facts of the case today. Wait till a person talks to a lawyer, because everything's being recorded. And so you say something, it's etched in stone, so to speak. It can be used against a person, all right? See that? Okay, very good. This is not the time for trial. Okay. Khalil Allen. Sir, your name and date of birth, please.
Khalil Allen, March 24th, 1994.
A little louder for me, sir.
Khalil Allen, March 24th, 1994.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't hear. Okay. So you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument, Class 3 felony, and criminal damage as a misdemeanor. I'm appointing a lawyer for you also. You'll have your court dates at 175 West Madison in Phoenix, May 22nd at 8:30 for a status conference. Witness preliminary hearing is May 27th. The state is asking for a $25,000 bond, by the way. I'm not going to set that exactly. You cannot initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. You cannot initiate contact with the alleged complainant or witness. And no weapons. And the bond we set is a security appearance bond of $20,000. So you can talk to your lawyer about petitioning your court or moving your court to see if the bond can be reduced. Okay? Let's step to your left.
Could you repeat that, sir?
So right now I'm saying bond $20,000. It doesn't stop your lawyer filing a motion to see if the bond can be reduced.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Tanisha McMillan. Your name and date of birth, please.
Tanisha McMillan, 5/13/75.
I got your name, and then you spoke very softly. Is it 5/13/75?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right. Have you seen the Phoenix judge yet today?
No.
So, probably what, 4:30 is their calendar, officer? The Phoenix calendar is 4:30, right?
It's 4 o'clock there.
4 o'clock. So she'll probably go to see a Phoenix judge afterwards. Because it looks like you got a warrant on a violation of court order. Okay. So, maybe you're here for aggravated assault, a Class 3 felony. By the way, you didn't appear come up when Patrol Services called you, so I just want to ask you a question. Are you working?
I have a job. I'm leaving.
How about how much you make per month?
I'm not making anything right now.
Okay.
I was on leave of absence from Amazon.
Okay, so I'm appointing a lawyer for you then.
Thank you.
That's why I'm asking about that. Okay. All right. see right now. Your court dates will be 5/22 for status conference, 5/27 witness preliminary hearing, both at 8:30 in the morning at 175 West Madison, Phoenix. You cannot possess any weapons. You cannot initiate contact with any alleged victims, and you must obey any terms of any orders of protection or orders against order protections or injunctions against harassment that may have been issued or will be issued. So it looks like you may have that, so I'm adding that to it. The prosecutors wanted a bond of $25,000. I'm not going to do that. It'll be a secured appearance bond of $10,000, and you can go through a bondsman. All right, so step to your left, please. Leonardo Taruga. Like everyone else, what did I tell you?
My name is Leonardo Ataramo Taruga. I was born September 25th, 2002.
Okay, so you are charged with the Class 6 felony, discharging a firearm in the city limits. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Likewise, you'll be at 175 West Madison Street. The status conference is scheduled for May 22nd at 8:30. At this point, a witness preliminary hearing is May 27th at 8:30. You cannot possess any weapons, and the prosecutors want a bond of $25,000. I'm setting bond in the amount of a security appearance bond of $7,500. If you post your bond, you better make sure you show up.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Okay. I do got a question. If all the paperwork for the court is going to be on that paperwork, right?
All the paperwork. That's kind of a broad question.
I'm not really sure how that works.
Okay, let's wait. Bring it to it. You'll have your court date. You'll see what you get here. When you talk to your lawyer, is the first person to ask.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Because I'm not exactly sure what you're asking.
I just want to know if the court date is on the same.
Oh, yeah. You see it right there.
I can't really read. I don't have glasses. I'm sorry.
Okay. I already told you it's May 22nd and May 27th at 8:30.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the page, probably. Okay. All right. James Ramirez Valdez. All right, sir. Your name and date of birth.
James Ramirez Valdez, 6791.
All right, so you have two matters before me. One is a probation violation, and the other one is a new case. All right. The probation, I'm appointing a lawyer for you on both. And initially, they'll be in two different spots, two different courthouses, but they'll probably be combined to one. All right. Well, you're on probation for a Class 4 felony. That's possession of dangerous drugs. You're alleged to violate terms 3 and 5. If you get out, you must contact your probation officer within 72 hours. You can't possess any weapons. You can't possess or consume any alcohol. No drugs without a valid prescription. Another judge has already set bond for you in the amount of $750 secured appearance bond. Now, in regard to new case, which is 2025-120747, you have new charges of theft of means of transportation, and another charge of resisting arrest. Based on limited information I have here, I don't find probable cause for the resisting arrest, just on theft of means. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison for a status conference on May 22nd at 8:30. Witness preliminary hearing on May 27th at 8:30. Same thing about contacting the probation officer about weapons and alcohol, etc. Bond on that is set in the amount of $5,000 security appearance bond.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah. That's it?
That's it.
Thank you.
Jason O'Connor.
Thomas, Control Officer, Route C,
Okay. So your name and date of birth, please.
Jason O'Connor, 11/06/1980.
Okay, sir, you got three matters before me. Three of them are bench warrants. Two of them are based on probation violations, alleging you violated term number 1. So let's deal with them. Those are CR 2022-143422 and CRS 2023-132154. Appointing a lawyer for both, and it'd be the same release conditions. It'll be 201 West Jefferson at 8:30 on May 23rd, 2025 for a probation revocation arraignment hearing. Ultimately, it'll be transferred to the other building with your new case. You must, if you get out, contact your probation officer in 72 hours. You can't possess any weapons, you can't possess, consume any alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. And your judge, as I said, your judge said bond $250 on each one of those. Now, you have a new case in 2025, 102573. It's a bench warrant. Charged with 2 counts of endangerment, class 6 felony, 1 count of reckless burning, class 1 misdemeanor, endangering life or health of a minor, class 1 misdemeanor. You already have an attorney on that case. On that one, you're on. Let me just double check one thing here. Yeah. They do this occasionally, but I can't do anything about it, sir. They said at the same time for your status conference on May 23rd at 8:30 in a different building. So I'm not sure where they'll take you first. Okay, but let your lawyers know so you don't issue a warrant on the one they don't take you to. All right?
I'm confused.
What?
I'm so confused.
Okay, you have a probation violation in one building, 201 West Jefferson. In the new case, it's the South Court Tower, 175 West Madison. But they're both scheduled for one. The revocation arraignment hearing and the status conference are scheduled at both time. Just talk to your lawyer about that, and he or she will work that out. But ultimately, it probably all 3 cases will end up in 175 West Madison, most likely. Okay, I'm not going to guarantee it. All right. Now, sir, here we go. Okay, and your judge set for same conditions as in the probation violation in terms of contact your probation officer, weapons, alcohol, etc. And your judge set bond in the amount of $2,000 security appearance bond. That's on top of the probation violation bonds. Right, so step to your left, please.
I'm sorry, what?
Step to your left now. Your bond is the total $2,500 for all 3 matters.
$2,500 to get out?
Yeah, security appearance bond. But if you get out, make sure you contact your probation officer within 72 hours. All right?
All right.
All right, step to your left, please. Marcus Robinson. Sir, your name and date of birth.
Marcus Robinson, 8/16/88.
All right. Sir, you're charged with organized retail theft, a class 4 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. I'm making a little bit of change here. Also, did you show another warrant for him out of from DPS?
I do not. It doesn't mean there's no. They said they didn't want me.
They did what?
They didn't want me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at just so you're aware of it. It doesn't say where it's. Well, I'll just tell you. You know what? I don't know the numbers for which court it applies to, so I don't know where it's from. Okay. I just had very little.
Casa Grande.
What?
It was in Casa Grande. Okay. When I got arrested at the time, they said that they didn't want me.
If that's the case, they're not going to pick you up, hold you on that. That's something else, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because that's not before me, so it's not an issue for me right now. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison at 8:30 for status conference on May 22nd. A witness plum hearing on May 27th at 8:30. You cannot return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any initiate contact with any alleged complainant or witnesses. And bond is set as a security appearance bond amount of $1,000. It's a security appearance bond, so you can go through a bonding company. You don't have to put up the full $1,000.
I have to pay the full $1,000?
No, you don't. You can go through a bonding company.
How much is it if I go through the bond?
I have a pretty good idea what it is, but what if I'm wrong? So.
Well, do you have an idea?
Well, the point is, it's a portion, and you might have to have some property or something to secure it. That's all. Okay.
Maybe like
you can talk to them. They'll tell you. Each bonding company might be a little bit different.
Okay, but I don't have to pay the full 1,000.
Not whether you go to a bonding company.
Okay.
Okay. But check with each one, and it makes a difference.
Thanks, man.
You know what I mean?
Thank you, sir. Thanks. That's it.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, for sure. Thanks.
Vivian Mendoza Mancias. Your name, date of birth.
Vivian Mendoza, 11/17/97.
Okay, you got two matters before me. Just going through it. One's a new case and one is a bench warrant. Okay. So let's talk about the new case, the bench warrant first. CR 2021 007298, possession of drug paraphernalia. You're on probation for that. It was set for probation revocation. So you can have a probation revocation arraignment hearing on May 23rd at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. I appointed a lawyer for you. You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5, and if you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Can't possess weapons or consume alcohol or possess alcohol and no drugs without a valid prescription. And your judge set bond the amount of $1,000, security appearance bond on that. Now, you have a new case, possession of drug paraphernalia, a class 6 felony. And I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And there you're going to have your stats conference at 175 West Madison, different place, May 22nd at 8:30, witness public hearing on May 27th. Same release conditions, sir, because the bond was set on the other one, I issued a small bond on this, otherwise I would have released you. I set a bond amount of $10 on the second one, just so they can transport you for both if you don't make bond. All right? So step to your left, please. J. Roach. J. Roach.
J. Roach.
He's got a beer. Okay.
Hernandez.
Julian Hernandez.
Your name and date of birth? Your name and your date of birth?
JYROACH 22582.
Is it J. Edwin Roach, correct?
Yes, sir.
You're here on a probation violation. Looks like you're in probation possession of narcotic drugs. You're alleged to have violated terms 3 and 5. You'll have your probation revocation arraignment hearing on May 23rd at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. If you get out, contact your probation officer within 72 hours release. No weapons, no possession or consumption of alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Your judge said bond the amount of $1,000, security appearance bond. All right, so step to your left, please. Julian Hernandez.
Just have a seat walk out there. Yes, keep going.
All right, so your name and date of birth, please.
December 2nd, 2004.
And your name.
Julian Hernandez.
Have you seen a Mesa judge yet?
No, I haven't.
So it'll probably be tomorrow morning for that. Before you see it.
They'll pick him up from here.
I'll pick a line, but his IA will probably be tomorrow morning, though. Okay, so you're not going anywhere no matter what until you see him as a judge. All right, you were charged with unlawful flight from a law enforcement vehicle, a class 5 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I appointed a lawyer for you. you'll have your court date of 175 West Madison at 8:30 for a status conference on May 22nd, a witness preliminary hearing on May 27th. Bond will be set in the amount of $500 security appearance bond. I will tell you this. The prosecutors were asking for $2,500. I'm making only $500. So if you post your bond, you still have to wait for the Mesa judge to see what they're going to do there. Okay? All right. Thank you, left, please. Charlotte Gauss. Good afternoon, madam. Your name and date of birth, please.
Charlotte Gauss, December 7th, 1977.
I'm sorry, I tried to pronounce people's names correctly. Just want to see something. Have you seen a Mesa judge yet?
No, but I do have a bond on that one.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Point is, if you post a bond, that's one thing, but otherwise they'll probably pick you up and take you there tomorrow morning.
My friend's going to post my bond. He
okay,
said
I'm just telling you,
if you're going to release me, he said to let him know.
Okay, so that's not something I'm handling, okay, for Mesa. Okay. It was at $500, right? It might or might not eliminate the need for you to be there tomorrow, but that remains to be seen. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to you. What's going on here? There's two matters. One is a probation violation of 2017-030230. Probation for class.
I've been off that probation for months.
Hold on 1 second. Possession of dangerous drugs. What was it? You don't have to raise your hand.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I got off of that probation. The judge released all that.
Oh, well
dismissed all those 2 months ago.
Hold on 1 second. The probation department doesn't know that. Let me see. Because I'll tell you why. They're the ones sent the teletype for help. Okay. And in fact, on March 17th, they petitioned to petition to revoke. Dismissing a petition to revoke your probation just means they didn't revoke you at the time.
Oh.
But you don't have to keep raising your hand.
I'm so sorry.
It's not school.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
So
don't apologize. I'm just telling you, you don't have to raise your hand. Okay.
I thought that the whole thing was dismissed because I've been off of probation then for 3 years.
No. Let's put it this way.
I've been off probation for quite a while.
Well,
over a year.
No, because on January 20th, they had amended the supplemental petition to revoke.
January the 20th.
So according to the information I have, and you'll have to talk to your lawyer about this, as far as I can see, you're still on probation. They filed a petition to revoke you, okay?
Oh.
Okay, just let me finish. Let me go. I don't want to forget to tell you something, so let's go over
sorry.
Sorry. You're alleged to violate on a term 1, meaning not being a law-abiding citizen. Your revocation arraignment hearing will be on May 23rd at 2. You gotta listen.
I'm listening. I'm sorry.
201 West Jefferson, which is different from where the new case will be initially. We'll probably combine it into the 175 West Madison. So I'm appointing a lawyer for this one, and you'll have one for the new case, okay? And then, you see, you keep raising your hand. You know, this point is, I just like to show respect both ways, and I don't want you to keep raising your hand, and I'll give you a chance to speak, but I'm just saying, let me go over what I have to say.
I apologize.
Okay? And I know you're nervous, okay? So.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Likewise, if you get out, you have to contact, even though you think you're off probation doesn't think so, and as far as I can see, the court doesn't believe you are. So, if you get out, you have to contact your probation officer within 72 hours. No alcohol, possessing or consuming it. No weapons, no drugs out of our prescription. Okay. And by the way, I'd have to look further in regard to it. But if there are any times where you were on bench warrant status, there was a warrant for you on your probation violation, that's what tolls the time on your probation. So let's say you're on probation for 3 years in 2017. Let's say there were warrants, say for a certain amount of time. You don't get done at 2020. Okay, it's funny. Okay, it's funny. Your lawyer will explain things to you, but that's very basic. Okay, so you'd have to contact the probation officer within 72 hours, and bond on that one is $250 security appearance bond. Now let's talk about the new charge. It's 2025 120745. Possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, class 4 and class 6. I'm appointing a lawyer fee on that one. This one will be at the South Court Tower, which is 175 West Madison, for a status conference on May 22nd at 8:30, and a witness preliminary hearing on May 27th at 8:30. Oh, good, they're on different dates, because a lot of times they're at the same time. So, and same release conditions, but I've reduced the bond. It's only going to be at $100 on this one, so it's $350 on these two. And you get two initially you have two lawyers, but it'll be combined into one, and you get the Mesa thing, so you have a pretty good idea what's going down in regard to that. But listen very carefully before you start talking to your lawyer. Listen to your lawyer, so your lawyer can explain things to you. Because a lot of times you may believe things, but you may misunderstand things, and that way you can get into trouble. And look where you are right now. You know what I mean? So make sure you understand what's going down on that. All right? Okay. Yeah.
So you're
we still can get you. Stop raising your hand.
At this point, I just wanted to apologize and just ask, is there any possible way
to... Who are you apologizing to?
I'm apologizing to you for being in your courtroom.
No, let me explain something to you also. I will not accept an apology from a person and if they're in court and being respectful, because everyone has a right to be present in court and have their rights. Okay, and right now I try to maintain your rights, respect your rights. You have nothing to apologize for the fact that you're asking me questions. I'm trying to wean you from raising your hand all the time, but I'm saying that's why you have a lawyer who can give you legal advice, because I can't. Okay.
Okay, and so my question, Your Honor, was that
we got a lot of people waiting.
I know my son is dealing with a court case in Tucson that I've been a big part of, and he's finally being sentenced on Thursday and released. Is there any possible way that we could lower the bond any more?
At this stage, no. Okay, but you can talk to your lawyer about these things. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Julie Sanchez.
Julie Sanchez, 10/14/98.
Thank you for listening and giving me the name and date of birth without being prompted. Okay. You've got two matters before me. And I read the information you gave to pretrial services in regard to your children, two children, right?
My three children, my three daughters.
Well, two of them in particular, I guess. Okay. The one thing I didn't understand is that when they said you're not living with anybody or caring for anybody, so are you taking care of the children?
No, I'm taking care of my children.
Yeah, I'm saying the reason I'll just tell you what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I'm the primary care.
Yeah, that was inconsistent and didn't. Sorry. 1 second. It's not pulling up very quickly. No, it's not pulling up at all right now. So, either way, I took that into consideration. Okay. Now you have two cases. Let's talk about 2024 15684. It was an arrest warrant. Okay, and. They sent her a summons, and it was certified mailing in regard to it. It was returned, and so that's why it didn't appear in court. But it is serious charges. Okay, and this is what we got to talk about. You're charged with 2 counts of aggravated DUI with a passenger under 15. One's passenger under 15, basic ag DUI. The other one was having a .08 or more. Okay, and for both cases, I'm appointing a lawyer for you. And the other one in 2025 120751001. Okay, just want to see one other thing.
I'm sorry, there's 2 cases?
Yeah, the new case is
the last case
an aggravated DUI having a passenger under 15, a class 6 felony.
Yeah, and I wasn't aware of that. Like, I would have showed my.
You just got. Let me finish. The new one is one you just got arrested on, and the other one you're saying you didn't know about it?
No, this one I didn't know about.
The new one?
Yeah, I didn't know about anything at all. Last year, I paid for my fines.
August 26, 2024.
I paid for my fines and everything like that.
More than just fines, okay? And I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll talk to your lawyers about this, okay? A couple of things in regard to it, because there's a lot more involved with this. You can. I do want to change one thing here. All right. On both of them, your court dates will be at the 175 West Madison. Don't lose your paperwork. It'll be May 30th at 8:30, and a witness preliminary hearing on June 4th at 8:30. So that may change, but right now, you definitely have a court date of May 30th. You'll talk to your lawyer about these things. Make sure you make your court dates. In regard to both of these matter, and also, no, you cannot drink and consume any alcohol whatsoever. All right. I'm also going to require, it may cause a problem with your children. You are not to drive a motor vehicle with anyone under 18 years of age in your vehicle. That's a requirement for both of them. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. But in exchange for all these things, what I'm going to do for you, because I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt on these things, you're going to get released in a few hours. Okay, but let me explain something in regard to that. You'll be under pretrial services responsibility. The officer will give you a packet. You better read it and be responsible for it, because you have to contact them. You follow their requirements, including alcohol testing. Also, before you get before you're released, they'll install an ankle bracelet on you, and there'll be a curfew. You'll only be allowed to leave your home during the hours approved by pretrial services agency. But you'll be out of custody, but you'll have to wear an ankle bracelet. Don't remove it. Okay, that's a felony.
Only at the house, you said?
What?
You said where?
You'll be wearing an ankle bracelet.
Yeah, only at my house. I can't.
No. There's a curfew. You can leave your house. You can leave your house during hours approved between you and pretrial services.
Okay.
But I'm giving you that break because there's a lot of serious charges. Okay. But I'm going to let you go, but make sure you comply with that, or else there's going to be some issues.
All right, then. Thank you.
Okay. Step two.
Thank you for your time.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I just got to take care of a blood warrant. So let me just. I have two of them. Hold on 1 second. They have higher priority, so. Good, take a break. Okay, can you hear me? Because I'm calling from the bench. I'm in court right now, so I'm treatment. Try to take the voice down. No, you take priority. So I'm just calling you down. Please don't see you split. All right, so take care. You took everybody out. I'm ready to go again.
Who's next, go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Who's next?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I'm not sure. Have we done Kamani Green yet?
No, not yet.
No, Kamani Green. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought everyone was out of there. I just looked straight ahead.
Molly Green.
Oh, we got to talk about Marcus Crockett.
Sorry, he's the one with the extra. All right, he's not in there at the moment. I'm gonna go find him.
Who's the one I
Yeah,
signed?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't break it.
No worries.
Excellent. So he's going to probably be on my 8 o'clock calendar?
I'm not sure where they're gonna.
Oh, where? Yeah, 8 o'clock. Because, yeah, the sooner the better.
Oh, okay, so I'm on the 8th.
Yeah, it's probably better.
Okay, I'll put him on the 8th.
Okay. Okay.
Gallery, he's not in the gallery. I'm just gonna go find him. Can we do this one?
Okay, sure. Iran Gutierrez Castro. All right, sir, your name and date of birth.
Aaron Gutierrez Castro, October 29, 2000.
Okay. Officer, to see if any other holds, because one of those ones with DPS.
No, Your Honor.
What?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm showing he's a wanted, but I don't know which court. Okay, but they're not holding you right now, so that's. I can't say what's going to happen in the future, but it's a traffic offense. I don't know where it's from though. Okay. I thought I'd mention that to you. All right, sir. You said your birthday was 10/29/2000, right?
October 29, 2000.
You're charged with unlawful flight from law enforcement vehicle, Class 5 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Sir, I examined everything and looked at your past history or lack of same. I'm going to give you a break. Your next court date will be at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on May 30th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing on June 4th at 8:30. I'm going to release you to pretrial services, so you'll be getting out within a few hours. Read the packet you get from them, because you have to be in compliance with them. Paul, if you don't, there'll be a warrant will issue. So you're getting a break rather than setting a bond. Okay? So don't lose a piece of paper so you won't forget your court date, all right?
All right, thank you.
She'll give it to you in a little bit. Okay. Daniel Gallego. Daniel Gallego. He's got like an orange or red sweatshirt. There we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. Your name and date of birth, please.
Daniel Gallego, June 15, 1988.
Okay, you said it so quickly. You're Daniel Gallego, right? Okay. We don't have to be that much of a rush, okay? All right, you are charged with you got a warrant out of Tucson, but apparently they haven't held you. They're not holding you in there, right?
No, it's just trespassing.
Okay, I'm just mentioning that to you. You are charged with the following: theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, and resisting arrest. Now, I find probable cause for the dangerous drugs. With the other two charges, I don't find probable cause. So doesn't mean you won't get charged in the future, but at this point, you're only facing that one charge. So that's what I'm considering, okay? I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street in Phoenix at 8:30 in the morning for a status conference on May 30th and a witness preliminary hearing on June 4th at 8:30. All right? Now, you'll also be released in a few hours to pretrial services. Read your packet, because you have to contact them, be in compliance with their conditions, and do drug testing. Because if you don't do that, there'll probably be a warrant and you'll be back here. Okay? So, step to your left, please. Is Mr. Green back yet?
The sergeant's trying to find him, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Manuel Zavala? Okay. So your name and date of birth?
11/28/1996.
And your name?
Emmanuel Zavala.
You guys just speak. I know. I said to both of you, say your names like it was a race.
I'm sorry about that.
All right. So you were charged with theft of means of transportation, a Class 3 felony, and resisting arrest, a Class 1 misdemeanor. And I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You know what? Based on limited information, I don't find probable cause for either one. So you're going to be released. You know, and I'm giving you a court date of May 30th and June 4th at 8:30 at 175 West Madison. You may want to double check to see if the case is going to go on, because it'll be up to the prosecutors to decide whether they're going to file the charges. But based on what I have here in front of me, I can't find probable cause. They still can submit something, okay? So double check, you get your paperwork, and better be safe and show up, okay? All right, Jose Renteria. Your name and date of birth, please.
Jose Renteria, August 9, 2004.
Okay, you've got 2 matters before me. Both out of the Ironwood Justice Court, and on your paperwork will have the address there. I have a question for you. I like to ask people from time to time. Have you enjoyed your time here today?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So what's a better idea? Showing up for court, right?
Yes, sir.
And okay, because let's just talk about your Justice Court 2025-107-207. You've got this a warrant out of Justice Court on possession of an open container of alcohol in your vehicle, minor driving after drinking, and then excessive speed. For that, you want to spend time in jail. So make sure you show up for court. Okay, your court date. I cannot appoint a lawyer for your nature of the charge. You'll be there at Ironwood Justice Court. The address will be in your paperwork, June 5th at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, you better be there, or else it's up to you how you want to live your life, you know what I mean? And then you got minor possession of alcohol in 2022-11964. There was a warrant out of that one. And even though there was a bond for you in regard to that, I'm going to release you on your recognizance for both. But I'm saying you want to be smart, and I'm not just making a judgment about whether the charges will hold up against you. But I suggest you're still 20, and so you're not allowed to drink alcohol. So if they keep getting you for being minor possession of alcohol, you know they can hit you over the head enough times. It can get expensive and uncomfortable, you know what I mean? So I like to stay. I won't preach you anymore, but get out of here and make sure it'll be a few hours, and then go and show up for court. All right? And that one, I think, is the same court date, June 5th at 9 o'clock. Okay? Out at Ironwood Justice Court. All right? Step to your left. Alexis Gomez.
Alexis Gomez, July 6, 1998.
All right, you are charged of aggravated DUI based on DUI while driving the wrong direction. So that's why it's a Class 4 felony. I'm appointing a lawyer for you. You'll be at the 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on May 30th and a witness preliminary hearing on June 4th at 8:30. Your lawyer will explain to you if that second charge date is changed. But you're not to consume any alcohol. And I'm going to release you to pretrial services also. I'm going to take a chance with you also. You're going to get a packet, read it carefully. You have to contact them, be in compliance with their conditions, and make sure you get alcohol testing. If you don't, they'll probably have a warrant issued. Okay? So you'll be getting out in a few hours, but read that carefully. All right. Andres Mendoza. Your name and date of birth, please. Your name and date of birth.
Andres Enrique Mendoza, March 10th, 1995.
All right, sir. You are charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. And I'm appointing a lawyer for you. Your next court date will be at 175 West Madison Street at 8:30 on May 30th. And a witness preliminary hearing on June 4th. And I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. You'll be getting out. Make sure you show up for court. Thank you. Okay. And no drugs without a valid prescription. All right? Thank you. Okay. Anthony Kudis. What is? Oh, we're down to house calls. All right.
We're still trying to find him, Monty Green, so we could do the house calls if you're...
Yeah, let's say the record for it. Kendall Henderson, the reason for it was, I forgot.
Oh, unequal function.
Unequal function was disruptive?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's got 3 charges here. Three warrants out of the Goodyear City Court for criminal trespass in 3rd degree, theft, and criminal and assault, all class 1 misdemeanors. Releasing him to on his own recognizance. His court. And his next court date will be June 4th at 1 o'clock in the Goodyear City Court. Okay, Stephen Smith was also disruptive. If I remember Kirk, right? 26. Got 2 matters. One is a 2025 120758. Charged with possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, class 4 and class 6. This time I don't have probable cause in regard to dangerous drugs. Appointing a lawyer for him. His court dates will be May 22nd and May 27th at 8:30, 175 West Madison for a status conference. Then preliminary hearing. I'm setting bond on that one because he's being held on the probation matter, the amount of $10. And the probation matter is on probation for class 4 felony. He's alleged to violate term 1. He'll be at 201 West Jefferson for probation revocation arraignment hearing on May 23rd at 8:30. Bond is set at an amount of $250. If he gets out, he's got to contact his probation officer within 72 hours. No drugs without a valid prescription, no alcohol, no weapons. So, Mr. Green, was he in the...
He's on his way, Your Honor.
He walked away? Oh, you did?
He'll be here any moment.
So what happened? He was here originally, and then...
Don't know.
Okay.
He was not in here when I came in here, Your Honor. So
I got you.
But he's right here.
Mr. Green.
Come on. The podium, sir.
They found you. Okay. So your name and date of birth, please.
What?
Your name and date of birth.
Man. Whatever, man.
Sir, you ready to answer my question? What's your name and date of birth?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. How you want me to answer again?
What is your name?
Red Cloud.
It's what?
Monty Green.
It's what?
K9.
Speak louder without a finger in your mouth.
0529-1992.
And your name? I couldn't hear you.
Green.
First name?
Kimani.
Okay, that's not difficult. Okay. All right. You are charged with possession of dangerous drugs, class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, appointing a lawyer for you. Your court dates will be 175 West Madison at 8:30 in the morning for a status conference on May 30th, and a witness preliminary hearing on June 4th. No drugs without a valid prescription. I am going to release you to pretrial services, so you're getting out within a few hours. But you've got to comply with their requirements. You'll have to contact them, read your paperwork, because you're requiring drug testing. If you don't get it done, sir, you'll probably have a warrant. Well, I'm talking. You'll probably have a warrant issued against you. All right. The officers or the sergeant will escort you.
Okay, sir. We got to take away.
Thank you.
Then, Commissioner, could you put number, I don't think he did number 36 on the record.
36? I called him, yeah.
Did you, this case on the record?
Oh, no, I didn't do Mr. Kudis. You're right. Oh, he did? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Thank you. He's got a warrant out of Justice Court in criminal trespass in 3rd degree. I'm appointing his arraignment hearing will be on May 22nd at 8:30, the Caribbean Justice Court. I'm appointing a lawyer for him just for the regard the bond issue. Bond will be set in the amount of $50. Thank you for reminding me of that. So, house calls. Appreciate your help. Got to get moving in my next calendar.